Alright, this is horrible. We have got straight ice coming down. Look how low that limb's hanging. What happens, and I was out feeding the chickens a minute ago and heard two limbs break. I'll show you that in a minute. Pine trees are the absolute worst to have in ice. They are terrible. They do not hold ice well. They snap off. And we're supposed to be having snow right now. Oh no, we're getting straight ice. This is gonna suck. Look at all these limbs sagging. See how heavy these things are getting? They're just filled with ice. The chickens, they had to throw their feed. This is all solid ice on top of this lid. And I was over here, excuse me, giving the chickens water, and I heard a big snap. Let's go see what that snap was about. Yeah, that's why I hate these pine trees. They gotta go. Look at there. That's not a dead limb. It's just, this is not a place I want to be out in. So I'm gonna get my butt back in the cabin and get away from these pine trees, because they're some of the heaviest limbs you can have. I just pray that these trees in front of my house, see, this is what I was afraid of, guys. That's why I wanted these trees out of here, but them guys never showed up. That's why I don't enlist. I don't put much faith into what people say anymore. But really, I think I'll be all right with that one. So I'm gonna get back in. This is what we're getting. You could probably hear it. Good morning, YouTubeadors and YouTubians. It is like February 3rd, 2022. Did you know in 100 years, yesterday would be 2-2-2-2-2-2. I think 200 years, yeah. But that's an interesting thought. None of us will be here to even think about it, so don't worry about it. It is a crunchy mess out there. I think it's snowing, but it's coming down so hard it's mixed with ice and it's crunchy. Rooster was out there about 12 seconds. She didn't like it. And then we came back in. I expect she'll be pooping in the laundry room probably a little later, because she only has permission to do that in bad weather. Excuse me. I went to the store yesterday and got my bread and I got my milk, because when the storm's coming here, that's what you do. You go buy bread and milk, and then you just sit all day and get you a slice of bread and eat it, take your big old swig of milk. I guess that's what people do, because there's none on the shelves. I had to buy a different brand of milk than what I'm used to buying, and I don't care for it, but I had to have it because that's apparently what you do. But I did make one major mistake. I got plenty of food. I'm good on everything else. Propane, I got that. I forgot to buy coffee. And this morning, I had to make a very weak batch with 3 scoops of coffee. And yeah, it'll do. But I don't think it's going to get so bad here. Today's Thursday. We might have this around till Friday. But the roads look pretty good, but it's icy out there. All my windows on my truck are just covered in ice. So that's a good indication of what may be on the roads, and they do absolutely nothing here. Nothing to the roads. Not on my road or any road going to town. They might hit the state highways, but don't count on it. So I pretty much am homebound until probably Sunday. Supposed to be 45 then, and then we got supposedly some good weather. But every year at this time of year, you can count on it. You're going to get some nasty weather. And last year we had a horrible cold snap. And just February sucks. I hate February. If I could skip over February, I would. Anyway, I want to tell everybody start looking forward to me doing some big builds in the next few months. That's right. I've got plans. I still am debating whether to put an addition onto the back of the house or the side of the house, and I think I may put them on both. The big issue is, do I want a concrete foundation on the side? I think I do. Trouble is with that, I'm not doing that work myself. I'll have to hire somebody to do it. I'm not good at doing things that are on the ground, laying rebarb, and it's all stuff I could do other than pour the concrete. I don't want to mess with that. I just don't want to do it. It would be too hard on my body to get down on my knees and bending over, building those forms and putting rebarb in. Not to mention, I've got to have somebody come in and level that area, and I want the foundation to meet up with the foundation of this cabin. And so that is probably going to be my main focus in the next few months to get that done. So I'm going to have to get some concrete people out here. And that's another thing where I live, finding anybody that does any kind of reputable work. It's a joke, and you never pay nobody here until the job's done. Never. You do not do that. They will take your money. You will never see them again. I learned that lesson the hard way when I first bought the cabin and wanted help with the roof. And just, it's a work ethic that's, I don't know. I don't know how you teach a work ethic like that to your kids, but they're known for that here. They just will not show. You pay them, they're taking your money and they're running. Not all of them, but a good part of them have ruined it for the ones that are honest, and that's a shame. But anyway, I'll have to probably get in touch with Mel and Gary at Simple Life Reclaimed and see who their concrete guys were, because they did a real good job for them. And see if I can get a hold of them, see if they'll come out and give me an estimate on a foundation. And once that's poured, there's not going to be no plumbing or anything under there. I'm not running a bathroom out there. It's just going to be 2 bedrooms and a little breezeway with a mudroom in the middle with Dutch doors. I think I posted the picture I drew up of it. If not, I'll probably do that again. In fact, I'll put it on this video right here. This is the addition I want to build. And there you have it. All right. I want everybody to tune in Friday night, weather permitting. So far, my internet's good. I am going to do a live stream, and what we're going to be doing is raising funds for Mama V at Possum Run Homestead. I've got a few generators in mind for her. She needs something that, the problem with most generators, especially like the ones you get at Harbor Freight, they're not built to run every day. They're not built for a lot of use. They're built for emergency use. So the generator I have in mind for her is about $1,500. We're at $140 right now, so we're about that much there. If we don't get it in this first live stream, we'll do another one until we do. But this one will run off gasoline and propane. And I am going to throw in a 100-pound filled propane tank for her. Propane's, it's expensive now, but it's still a whole lot cheaper than gas, and it's more efficient. So if she runs a generator off propane, 100 pounds of it, or gallons, whatever. I've never figured out how they do that. 100 gallons of propane will last a very, very, very long time. And it's a tank I've had for several years. It's practically brand new. I just never use it. I don't need it. I maybe go through, I've got 2 40-pound tanks, and they last me all winter, And now I've got a new infrared heater that my cabin's well insulated, and I just haven't. Other than that, I've hardly turned my propane on at all. So she can have that, and we'll fill it up. I talked to Lindsay yesterday. I said, see if Drew will help me, because we're probably going to have to go to Fort Smith to buy it. It's at Home Depot, and my tires on my truck are terrible. So I've got to get new tires and get my front end aligned on it, because it just eats the tires up. And so, maybe me and him can both go and pick it up, and then take that tank and fill it up, and then deliver it to Mama V. Also, I can't leave here for very long because of my animals and things like that, but we will get it to her. At the very least, we will buy it, and we'll figure it out. So, anyway, that's what's going on. Been watering my seeds. Nothing's sprouted up yet. Any day now, I think. They're getting good light, so there shouldn't be no problem up there. I bought some more pots and soil, and I think I'm going to order the rest of the seeds that I need, because I can't find them. Nothing changes here. Year after year after year, these feed stores only have the exact same thing in the exact same place, and the only herbs they had were basil, and I think and that was it. There's no other herbs. I don't think they even know what to do with those spices if they had them. Because here you cook with bacon grease and salt. That's it. That's all they use. They don't know about rosemary and thyme and sister parsley. They don't know about that stuff. They don't put parsley on biscuits and gravy. They just don't do it. I don't know, man. Rooster's in my chair. If I get up out of that chair for 1 minute, her little fuzzy butt scurries over there, jumps up in there, and digs and does a circle about 450 times, and she lays down, and there's no getting her out. The only way to get her out is to bribe her with the word TREATS, treats. Oh, God, she seen me. She heard me. But that's the only way to do that. So anyway, guys, all right, we're at about 10 minutes on there. That'll take me approximately 7.2 hours to upload at my current speed. But stay tuned for good things coming. I'm going to be doing some big builds. A lot of changes are going to happen here in the next few months. And tune in Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will have super chats and super stickers turned off. We're not donating money that way, because YouTube gets about 30% of that, and we're not going to give them 30% when we're trying to raise money to help somebody. So I will do PayPal and Zelly. I think I also have Venmo. You just ask me which way would be best, and if you can't give, that's fine. Go over and subscribe and give her some likes. Show support that way. If you can give what you can give, and I'm not. And I also, on my community page, I already have it thing on there, and you can already donate through my PayPal link. I make every donation public of the amount. I do not mention people's names. Some people don't like that, so we're going to keep names out of it. However, on the live stream, if you make a donation, I will mention your name. I don't want to tell people's names and then have them get upset with me. So, to see you on Friday night, folks, and if any chance I do not have good internet, then we will postpone it to probably Saturday or Sunday night. Sunday night probably will be the better bet, but I think we'll be okay. Happy trails, folks.